Hello and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. Even though it's, what time is it? 8:02 in the evening here in Southern California. My name is Ray Luna. I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch. And I have to say thank you to Ed, to Carlos, to Jack, DJ Jack, and to my friend Brian Soto for a awesome night last night at the Mix in Pasadena on Colorado Boulevard. The Mix, it's called. And we played a show. It was a two-man show. Brian Soto and I rocked the house with a little Depeche Mode. A short little set of about 33 songs. Right? Not bad, huh? So that we played some good ones. Anyway, I want to go ahead and jump right in. I just feel like playing a little tonight. That's why I went live. So we want to play. And one of the songs we did last night was Everything Counts. Where's that? Brian Soto is in several bands. He's in a band called The Curse, and he here in L.A., and they travel, actually. And he's also in a band called Devotional with Freddie Morales and JC, and they do Depeche Mode. It's a really awesome, probably one of the best tributes, around. And so Strangelove as well, too, There's a lot of good tributes, actually. I shouldn't start naming them because then I'll get myself in trouble. But let's go ahead and jump right in. So we were doing this one here. And I was literally just filling in for someone. So it was kind of nice to be able to jump out of the studio and play live. A little scary. Now, since I'm just playing live, hey, it's very late. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I went late tonight. We had a lot of stuff going on. And this was the first time I had, but I was really like digging on this riff right now, and I was trying different. Okay, so I got inspired last night because of the show. Brian has all like the actual samples, or he has some samples of the Depeche Mode ones, but he also has a lot that he created. I can't even begin to tell you how much dedicated he is to every note that is played and what's programmed into his keyboards. It actually inspired me. I play the piano, you guys, and I don't know anything about MIDI controllers and all. I know everybody probably thinks I do, but I just didn't. I missed that whole thing. I just learned piano or basic keyboards. I can change the sound on a keyboard here, but as far as hooking it up to a computer and all that other stuff, changing all the downloading patches, I don't know any of that stuff. But I can do this. You know what I mean? So what I did tonight is I set it to the key of C major because I'm going to play a little bit, but I was kind of digging on that riff. So why don't I show you how it goes? We're not going to do the whole song tonight. I'm kind of trying to remember the set list. We started with Black Celebration. Right, and then we went into Behind the Wheel. We did Blasphemous Rumors. I was playing very minimal parts on some of it, like the songs that I have not done on my channel. So I would play just the right hand, maybe lead or something that I did know, that. And maybe I didn't have the two hands together. So it was kind of nice having someone else that could play the bass line. He also plays guitar too. And he sings amazing, even though I think I was crushing his vocals sometimes because I'm not used to singing the backup parts, and I forget when I'm supposed to harmonize, and so, but not bad. I think we did pretty good last night. Anyway, okay, let's finish this thing. So I'm going to do this one. Okay, that's how it goes in the right hand. One more time. I'll do it real slow. If I can remember it. Okay, that's it. Now the left hand is going. Okay, like that, and then it repeats. Okay, and then you just got to put the hands together. That's the tricky part, obviously. Okay, like that. Now, hopefully I played that slow enough to where you guys can kind of see where the fingers go. I think YouTube, hopefully on my videos and live streams, they allow you to slow it down. I do that all the time. You go to the settings and you can slow down. And so hopefully it'll show you how I'm playing it. Because it is syncopated. It's not on, the changes aren't on the... That one's together. Oh, my bad, I'm screwing it up. Where's that? So let me get it right here. I'm trying to explain the syncopation, which is really difficult. So. So some of them are together, as you can see. See, I never really think about it once I get it. But I guess at one point I must have really slowed it down to learn it. That must have been years ago. That one's together. This one isn't. Now together. See, it's a little bit before it. Then together. And then, okay, you see, so the I hope this is working, but it every other one or so is like ahead and some are on it, if that makes sense. They're together. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to do this slow and explain this. Wait, and remember the notes. Okay, okay, center. I guess I'm off center. Okay, here we go. I'm so tired. Well, I got home at like 3 in the morning. Let's move forward now. Okay, so another song we did last night. Let's change the sound of it. I was looking for... Where's my analog? Here's Fargo. So see, now Brian makes me want to like start learning on sound effects, you know? Which is great. I like expanding my brain. Let's do this one. A white house, a white room, the program of today. Lights on, switch on, your eyes are far away. The map represents you and the tape is your voice. Follow all along you till you recognize the choice. I take pictures, photographic pictures, bright light. Now you don't have to do the right hand, I do. Dark room, bright light, dark room, yeah. I love that version from Hamburg. I said I'd write a letter, but I never got the time. And I'm looking to the day I mesmerized the line. For years I spent just thinking of the moment we both knew. Second pass, like an empty room. It seems it can't be true. Wow, I barely made it through that. Where is it? So this one changes now. Okay, so like this. I take pictures, right? The first one just went like this. It went. I take pictures. I'll do it again. Photographic pictures, right? Bright light. Now the second one goes like this. Sorry. My bad. I gotta get the fingering right. Okay, one more time. Tricky. And then you walk up. Then back to A. G. I take pictures. Photographic pictures. Bright light, right? So that's how it goes. Then you put the hands together. I take pictures. Photographic picture. Bright light. I almost forgot it. Dark room. Then verse 2, the dreaded verse 2. I need to practice this. Let me show you how I do it, y'all, so you can practice it too, and it'll help you unlock your brain. I hope, in a good way. Okay? So let's do this. Here's how I practice it, and obviously you could tell because I barely made it through it. You couldn't even call that. You're gonna be very intentional when you sing it. Okay? You can get through it. It seems really hard, and I'm not gonna lie, it is, but you can get through it. It's manageable. Watch this. You enunciate, over enunciate the words. Really drive them home like this. I said I'd write a letter. Oh my gosh, I already blew it. I said I'd write a letter. Let me go down an octave. That is so high in my ears. I said I'd write a letter, but I never got the time. And I'm looking to the day I mesmerize the light. Like that, okay? So you're going to be very, like, I even went slower than that when I was first learning it. I was going like this. I said I'd write a letter. Oh my gosh, I still blew it. I said I'd write a letter, but I never got the time. As you can see, I need to practice it. But you get what I'm saying. You kind of really over enunciate it, and obviously you're not going to ever perform it that way or anything, but just when you're by yourself practicing it, that way you kind of line up where the lyrics line up with that lick, and then you can get it. Then you add the octaves. So you go, I said I'd write a letter, but I never got the time. And I'm looking, oh my gosh, and you stay here. I'll show you the lick after. I'm just going to try to work through it. Stay there. Now C, up to D, back to E, right? Like that. So I said I'd write a letter, but I never got the time. And I'm looking to the day I mesmerize the line. The years I spent just thinking about the moment we both knew. A second passed like an empty room. It seems it can't be true. I take pictures, photographic pictures, right? And we'll learn the rest on another stream. Okay, so you guys, that's a pretty good one we did last night. Another one, of course, was... help if you start on the right note. Let's go real super slow mode. Right? And then switch hands. I'm actually off on that. I was listening to the original Schizo mix, and I'm a little off. So I might not be giving the best example here. Okay, just so you know, this one part though, because it actually goes. It's a little faster than how I'm sustaining it a little longer. But this is how I've been playing it for so long. So I have to unlearn it in my brain, and then I'll teach it to you. But for now, let's just go like this. For those of you who are like in tribute bands, you just need to get through the song, you could do it like this, okay? Just for now. But obviously together, we're going to learn these right. We're going to learn them the right way. We just got to unlock the brain. Ah! I already blew it. Let me show you in the right hand. I'll show you that lick. Now you just hit it like this. Right? Then you got to learn it in the left hand. Right? Like that. So, I mean, maybe not that fast, but then we'll play it in time. So now. To end the song, you go. Right? So it's. On a G. Okay? So the song I think is in G. We did. And Brian had really great, I don't know how he created these sounds, but they sounded just like Depeche Mode, these sounds that he had. They were so incredible. That's what inspired me last night was the sounds he has. So I'm going to have him teach me how to do when he has time. But I'm going to learn. I got to find me like a Yoda guru mentor guy or girl, whoever, to show me how to do the MIDI stuff. Seems like I'm such a nerd otherwise. Like I have all these computers and video games and all kinds of stuff, but I just never learned. I just wanted to play, y'all. Does that make sense? Like I felt like at that time when I was young, it was so confusing and overwhelming, all the audio mixers and all that stuff. Like I just wanted to play. I was like 10 years old, 11 years old. I felt like it was like bogging me down, and I know I'm not dissing anyway. I mean, I love the sound effects, like on Enjoy the Silence. Gosh, right? Or just a little. When you have the right sound effects, oh my gosh, it sounds so much like Depeche Mode. It's not even funny. Seriously, Brian, you have to check out Brian Soto. He is amazing. Amazing musician, amazing programmer. He knows how to he has things allocated to the keys just like Alan did in the 101 video. He was explaining things to me. He triggers all his lighting and everything. I mean I'm talking on a live setup. Like he goes and sets it up and you know what I mean? Like puts on a show, and it's quite a show. It's got video wall behind us. We had a video wall last night, and there was playing projection. He has like videos that play. I mean, very professional. Very professional guy. Probably one of the most professional people I've ever met as far as, musicians in the tribute acts. Let's go ahead and do Policy of Truth now. Let me see. Was I in a good sound effect? Or did I finish Just Can't Get Enough, y'all? Was that enough? So now to do it together, let me just wrap that up and then we'll do policy though. We'll do it for you, Maxie. Okay, we'll wrap that up there because it's not right anyway. And I don't know, after seeing how professional Brian was with his sounds and getting everything just right, it makes me want to go back and make any corrections or just learn any parts over that I need to learn. Matter of fact, he'll gladly show me if there's something a little off. Like I always play this version, right, on Everything Counts. But last night, just this one sounded so much better. Right, on that other sound effect that I had on. This one. And I think the harmony, that is it. That's how it goes. Oh, if you listen to the recording. Because Brian's a perfectionist, man. And in a good way. I mean, he loves the music. Oh my gosh, I'm screwing it up. Right? So anyway, my ADHD is kicking in. So let's get back to policy of truth, though. I promised we would do that. So let's go back to the analog now. Okay, sometimes I have to transpose the keyboard to get these certain sound effects to work. So we did a little photographic policy of truth. Right, a G7, beautiful. There's G major. Here, let's do it here. G major. Right, G to the octave, major 7, dominant 7. Okay, so that's how I find them, right? So, what was I doing? Oh. It's just time to pay the price for not listening F minor to advice. D, where's it at? Siding in your youth. And what I'm doing there is I'm taking that 7th and I'm inverting it. Okay, that's how I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so it's just time to pay the price for not listening to advice, deciding in your youth on the policy of truth. Never again is what you swore the time before. Where's that? E flat, never again. F minor, what you swore. C minor. I forget. I gotta learn. I'm gonna have him teach me this bass riff. It's the one thing I'm stuck on. You know what I'm talking about? That little bass riff that's in there? It's like a riff on G, I want to say, or C7, huh? I guess it's still in C minor 7. Brian will know. I'll ask him. Let me see if he knows. Anyway, okay. Let's get back to rocking and rolling. So let's do a little bit of a policy of truth. I kind of rock this during the verses. You have some. Oh, my bad. How do I do it? You have something to hide. You should have hidden it, shouldn't you? Well, now you're not satisfied. It's really funky to sing this part. You have something to hide. You should have hidden it, shouldn't you? Well, now you're not satisfied with what you're being put through. It's just time to pay the price for not listening to advice, deciding in your youth on the policy of truth. Now it's like maybe that. I gotta see how Brian plays it again, because I liked what he had, but he had like sound effects and stuff going that sounded just like Depeche Mode. So let's do it here. Here's how I teach it acoustically, at least on the piano, which is a good start. It's a good start of way to get it going. Okay, you see the work in the left hand? What we're doing is we're going from, I think, C minor to F minor. So it's okay, like that, something like that. So when you get to that note, then you got to jump up an octave. Okay, now I don't go down here. I probably should when I go back to the C minor, because it's so I guess I could do that. Okay, so you go like this. F minor inverted. F minor, okay? And C minor and root. Okay, so it's really fast. It's like okay, you got to get there. I always do it way too fast. I play out of time because I'm not using a click track or a metronome. I'm just kind of, and I also kind of, on live streams, I try to get through it so I can do more songs and stuff. Okay, but I don't want to rush too much because I want you guys to be able to see it. And so let's do this. Right, like that. Now you got that riff down. Now let's do a little bit of work on well, no, we did the verse already. You have something to hide. You should have hidden it, shouldn't you? Now you're not satisfied. That's when we go into that part, right? Let's do this part. Never again, E flat. Never again is what you swore the time before. You could go like this if you want to. Then you go back to E flats. Never again. I'm doing. Okay, I'm just taking that and inverting it. Okay, so never again is what you swore the time before. Something like that. Down an octave. Then I go like, I just kind of roll up this. Then for the final verse, I go, now you're standing there tongue-tied. You better learn your lesson well. Hide what you have to hide, and tell what you have to tell. You see your problems. So now it's a different inversion of A flat. If you can get to this one, go for it, because you got to go. What is it? Now you're standing there tongue-tied. You better learn your lesson well. Hide what you have to hide, and tell what you have to tell. Now you got to get all the way to here or here. Okay, it's A flat. Where's that? Okay, so sorry. So let's do it again. Standing there tongue tied, hide what you have to hide, and tell what you have to tell. Either go there or here if you can make it. See your problems multiply if you continually decide to faithfully pursue the policy of truth. Right, and that should do it. That should do it for that one. I think that's a good start, right? I know you're working on it, right? We did do policy of truth, though. Oh my gosh. I wonder if there's probably some, if you look up the mix Pasadena, I think maybe on Instagram or something. I know people were filming. You might see my little nerdy butt up on the stage getting down. Well, the other thing, it's funny because the people who follow my channel don't know is I love to dance too. I get down. I have this weird way of dancing. Like the music just kind of moves my body. So you always see me sitting down. But I was playing last night standing up, which is also rare for me. I could not, and those of you who follow the show here, you guys know I do pimp all the time because I need to practice that and for dexterity, right? Right? And you guys know I know it, right? Last night, standing up, I could not play it to save my life. Isn't that crazy? It's because standing up is a whole different dynamic, y'all. And, you move around more and it's like really weird, but the keyboard was a little low for me. So it was like awkward. Like I'm so used to my piano is actually my keyboard here is too high for me. Here a little bit, but I got so used to it over the last, I don't know how many streams. I did 150 last year and I'm working toward 150 this year, 300 streams so far. Anyway, we were going to do somebody, but we need to practice it. Remember, like I said, I was filling in for someone. He has normal bandmates. This Sweetest Perfection is the name of the band. And they've been around for like a long, long time, but he's in other bands as well. So it's kind of, but yeah, Sweetest Perfection is the name of the band. Let me see here. So you can look it up. I know he posts the set lists too. Oh, wait, I'm off. I got to transpose the keyboard here. Let's go here and transpose it. When I go back to piano, let's go back to piano now for a little bit. I'm in the mood to play something. Oh, what was I playing yesterday during sound check? Is it here? Oh, yeah, there is. And it goes to C-F. Spirit of love is rising within me. Talking to you now, telling you clearly the fire still burns. Whatever you do now, the world still turns. Whenever you give love, you gotta give love, you gotta give love, you gotta give love, you gotta give love. Did a little bit of that, a little bit of. Which one did we skip? We skipped, I think we were gonna do this one, I think. Oh my gosh, where'd I... Look at that. It's A, G, C, A minor, 2, right? Something like that. Now, mind you, I'm not in the right key. I set Chordy tonight, my software here, to the piano software, to just C major, okay? So that's, the piano's laid out on a C major. So hopefully it gives you, it's not going to give you the exact accidentals and everything, okay? So, but it will give you the chords and stuff, okay? For the most part. I mean, if they're flat, I apologize to you, but should give them, though. Anyway, the software is what it is. It's a great software. I love it. It's called Cordy. Okay. Ooh, we did this one. Then it goes from so. I love that, but I love this part the best. It's that chorus. Let's put a little something on this. Where's the dual voice? See, now Brian's got me all into like trying to make it sound better, even though it's going to sound exactly like it does on every show, because this is one of my favorites. It's just putting some strings on. But let's do it. Ooh, that's a little too much. I don't like those strings. Maybe this guy's a little... what's going on here? I don't like that. Maybe on this one, the dual voice sounds better. Let's try it again. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Put the voice on. Oh, I know why, because I'm transposed, aren't I? Or am I transposed? Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Now I got to go all the way around. This is my nightmare here. Dead air. No dead air on the show. Okay, and now we are transposed also. There it is. It didn't sound right. This is it, but down here, okay? Same chord. You can invert them the other way too, by the way. See, and I screw it up all the time. So here we go. Obviously, this is World in My Eyes. Right, so let's teach you this. C minor. Down to B there. Now remember, we're not in the right key, okay? Keep that in mind. A flat. Oh, I'm doing minor. A flat minor. Yeah, minor. To B flat. Okay, so... then to... but we're playing it here. Okay, so... back to A flat. Then B flat. Like that, okay? So let's do it from the top. You could do it here or here. Now the first riff. This is what's being played also during the verse, I believe. Especially on the live devotional version. Right? So you got to hit the hands together. That's nice. They line up right there. That's the tricky part. You see it? Right? Dope, huh? so tricky. And then depending on what version you listen to, sometimes it's like an echo. It goes. It's like an echo effect. I'm replicating it, obviously, but yeah, some of the I forget which recording it is. Might be one of the hands. I forget which. I got, you know what? And the other thing about it, you guys, is I love, like Brian and I, we were nerding out. We went to the Yard House for dinner with my love, and he met up with someone. It was his girl. I don't want to speak for it like that. And anyway, long story longer. We were at dinner. We were discussing music, and we get so into each. Like trying to the notes and the timing and syncopation. So it's really cool to talk to him because we could talk for a long time. It's also making me want to go back and re-listen to all the B-sides and remixes. And I don't know how to explain it. Last night was phenomenal. It was so neat. I mean, not that I really like being a performer. It's great. Don't get me wrong. It's nice. But it's like sharing that music with people and seeing them like know the words, and I don't know how to explain that. Like, you know, I mean, I guess I don't have to explain it, right? I mean, all you have to do is watch any of the live concerts, you know, how moving this music is and how many people it's affected, you know? And so, I mean, again, it's like I've been playing these songs for so long and I love them all dearly. I really do. And then he just like, somehow I didn't think it, like the love could get any deeper, but after performing them in front of people and watching how happy it made them, it makes you want to take it even more serious and like really learn the song. So I'm going to nerd out. I'm going to continue. I hope you don't mind if I like bring out my old record player and sometimes, you know, like start listening to some of the rare stuff like Puppets and songs like that. Like, you know, I was learning certain riffs like I had to kind of learn, but just the right hand. And so now I want to learn Puppets. I want to learn the entire first album. I want to learn all of Broken Frame. You know what I mean? I did a bit part on My Secret Garden. It was more of a sound effect-y kind of thing that I was doing. I was triggering some things on that song. So any of the ones that I have not done on my channel, I was like triggering sound effects or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? So long story longer. I'm going to learn them. I want to learn them now. I'm dedicated. I want to learn like Nothing to Fear. I want to learn My Secret Garden. I even want to learn like further excerpts from My Secret Garden. So for those of you who are like Depeche Mode, love Depeche Mode like me, we're going to dig deep. Let's just do it. I know I'm a nerd. I nerd out. I will nerd out. Now, I'm not necessarily a collector. Like, I don't collect. I buy things at the concerts. I always buy a shirt. I used to buy posters. I had the two from the Music for the Masses tour, the white one that had the 4 of them. I'll show you a picture one day. I have a picture of my sister standing in front of it. And then, of course, I had the iconic black one, but they got destroyed and I think it was at a storage. I had them in storage, and they got wet, and they just got destroyed. And oh my gosh, it was the big black poster. I had it on my ceiling in high school, you know? So anyways, yuck, that giant poster, you know what I'm talking about, right? It's on the picture in the wall behind me. Where is it at? Let's go back here. I'm totally rambling now, y'all. Oh, wait, you can't see it. Let's make this disappear and I'll show you what I mean. I never really show you around my studio much. Let me remove the Elgato here just for a second. See? Over here in the corner was that poster. Oh, wait, I'm all pointing my mouse like you can see where I'm pointing at. Right above E.T.'s head over here. Where are you, E.T.? There we go. Right there is like the 101 album. Right? And that I had that giant poster. And there's somebody selling one on Facebook right now, but I don't know if I have the money for that right now. I have this whole studio I built, and I'm in the middle of so many projects, and somebody would probably kill me if I bought that. It's good that I'm held accountable, though. I'm not the money person anyway. That's not my bag. Okay, so let's get back to lessons. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm babbling because I was excited. I'm re-excited. I'm just going to be... hopefully it just regenerates. It's such a huge project, this undertaking, and I just really, really appreciate those of you who come and jump into the chat and join me on this little crazy show. Okay, stop rambling and play something. What was I working on? World in my eyes. World in my ADHD eyes. Okay, here we go. hope that does not drive you all crazy. I think it's hard to explain. It's like part of like I think that musical ability unlocks your ADHD too. See how it goes? And then this part comes after the. Okay, so. Like that, okay? So hopefully I deliver the secret sauce in between all my rants, though, right? And that way you guys are like, oh, heck yeah, he showed me, you know? I've had so many people in the comments say so many nice things. I'm going to have to go through like a comment day. I got some really nice ones lately. My goodness. There's one that said, you're a godsend. I've been looking for lessons like this. Like, oh my goodness, really, y'all? Thank you. Because I try to teach it like as if you're sitting next to me and I'm showing you. You know, like I'm your buddy up the street. Like, hey, dude, show me how to play this. Okay, no problem. See it one more time, real slow. Like that. Like that, okay? Let's get that one. Then the one we really got down on last night was this one. Let me go back to transposing. Back to 0, so it's set at middle C here. And then let me go ahead and change back to our analog synth. Right, you gotta practice that. Gotta get the fingering right. I just hold it now, but you're supposed to go. So sometimes I just hold it now. Let me show you that real slow. So it's in the left hand, you're going like this. Okay? Right? And right here, you're going real slow. Oh, I have to do it fast real quick, and then I'll do it slow. So. Let me get it. Okay, there it is. Okay, once more time. Okay, so then he goes. Oh. So let me get it again. So on the second one. And it's one behind on that, so it's. Start again. like that, okay? And I know on my lessons, because it's like a 5-part, Master and Servant is a monster of a song. Is a 5-part lesson. That part, I forget what part it's in, maybe part 3 or so. It's probably by far one of the hardest parts. So you go like this, you're going, what's that? So. Here we go. Oh my God, let's start from the top. It goes. And then right here you go. Then start again. That's part 1. Then part 2. Like that. Okay, so you learn it in 2 parts. I always break things down to like little chunks, right? So it's twice. Okay, now remember that's the pattern. So. Then you start again. Okay. Then start again. Okay, and then when you put it together, it goes. Now, see, I was actually really off. See, obviously, I need to practice it too. Here, let's do this part. Now you're in a new key. Right, and then you got. Okay, see it? Something like that, right? Then you've got the left hand. Oh, and I blew it. So I teach it in 4 parts, I think it's. So it's on the second one. Like that. But I mean, we're running out of time, so I can't show you all of it, but. It's hard to play that slow. See, it's not on the 1, it's on the and. master and servant. Isn't that fun? That's such a good one. And then, of course, we did Enjoy the Silence. I'm screwing it up because I want to do that bass line. Enjoy the silence. And of course, you got to do this one. Let's put the piano back on. Transpose it back. And put the piano back. We did this one. And we finished the show. I'm going to wrap it up here. We finished the show with my love's favorite. My voice, I was singing last night. I don't belt it out like that normally, right? So, so my voice is all sore. How funny. God, I hope Martin Gore never sees this. I mean, most people would be like, oh, I hope he sees it. No, please don't. My apologies, Mr. Gore, if you stumble across this crazy little channel. In advance. My heart is in the right place, I promise you. That's part of the reason why I don't monetize this part. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted to really charge for the piano part because it's not my work. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know. I guess for the lessons, but not really lessons. Like I said, I'm more like your buddy teaching you how to play songs. I like the idea of like let's say I hope that other people who want to go out and play these songs come here and we talk about them and we work out notes and we work them out. And then I mean I'm not necessarily a tribute guy. We go to tribute shows all the time though. We support my love and I we go and support. We want the scene to grow. We want it to be big. I mean, we just found out good news. Depeche Boat will be happening in April, so that's awesome. It's a little boat. The Catalina Express goes out for 4 hours, and it's a Depeche Mode party on a boat. It's fun, and they have one for the Smiths too. And so LA is fun. Like those of you who ever come to visit, you got to come check out some of the LA scene. Sign up for go to Depeche Mode Global Fan Group. Look up Depeche Mode groups like I listened to K-Rock in the early 80s is a Facebook group. And that's where all that started. That's where I learned about all these things many years ago. And then the Depeche Mode Global Fan Group too, and Von George's channel will teach you all kinds of good things about Depeche Mode. And then Depeche Mode Live Wiki, that site that I use for all the key signatures. But there's a really thriving scene here in LA of tribute acts, of tribute bands of all types of them. You know, and they're very talented musicians. I mean, and it's very fun. And I've been blessed to not only, I attend all these shows, but I was asked by Brian to fill in for someone. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it was really an honor. And I want to thank everyone over at The Mix. I want to thank Ed and Carlos. Carlos, my goodness, that Cadillac margarita is something. If you want a good Cadillac margarita, go over and see Carlos over at The Mix in Pasadena. Oh my goodness, he can make a margarita. That guy. Anyway, and then Jack, DJ. Oh my gosh, he plays the deepest cuts of Depeche Mode, and really good, really good. So there's a lot of little places here in LA that if you ever come to town, you can come visit all these little clubs that have Depeche Mode tributes. And the Depeche Mode convention is actually coming up here in about 2 weeks. So I'm excited. People come from all over. The Depeche Mode convention has been here in LA since like the 90s. Yeah, and it's every year, and it's consistent. It's been going on for all these years, and so it's there's good times. And they always have tribute. They always have all kinds of stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and probably cut it there. Let's finish with a little bit more of this, but not tonight action. I love this part. The moon is shining in the sky, reminding me of so many other nights, but they're not like tonight. Let's try it again. My voice is so sore from last night. Okay, as I butcher one of Martin Gore's masterpieces, we will sign off there. I want to thank you for stopping by. Thank you, Maxie, for jumping in the chat, and we will see you guys probably again tomorrow morning. We can get up early. I'm going to make some late dinner right now. I like to cook. For those of you who don't know, I like to cook too. So I want to jump in the kitchen. I'm in the mood to start chopping some onions or something. You guys have a blessed and happy night, and we will see you again. Oh, I got church in the morning. So if I do go live, I'll go after church tomorrow. So probably like it might even be noon. Okay, so maybe I will get up early and go. Maybe I will get up early and do the stream, and then I'll go. Okay, you guys have a blessed and happy night. Bye. We'll see you next time. Bye.